Hey, welcome back to the shop here at Crushed Life Acres. Today we're here to talk about the Masterbuilt electric smoker. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the results, you've seen the meat, you've seen the beautiful stuff that comes out of this beast right here. And I'm going to get into it real quick and tell you about why I love this unit, why it's great for somebody who wants to first kind of get into smoking meat, and why you should get one for yourself or the person in your life who loves barbecuing and is ready to take it to the next level. Let's roll. Alright, so the first thing I love about this smoker is that it truly is plug and play. When I say plug, I literally mean plug. That's all you need. You don't need big, lump charcoal. You don't need any propane. You don't need anything too complicated. You buy it, you set the thermostat, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and then you basically just let it do its job. A lot of people have commented on my videos where I'm pulling stuff out of the smoker or updating the process of putting something in the smoker, and I'm wearing my tool belt. And the reason why is because this thing allows me to do many other things while I'm making awesome smoked meats. So I can be working on the farm or working on the house or playing with the kids, and I can just check on this thing a couple times throughout the cook, and in the end, I end up with great results every time. It's easy to use, it's plug and play, and you don't gotta babysit the temperature on this thing. That's the first reason I love the Masterbuilt electric smoker. All right, the second thing I really love about the Masterbuilt electric smoker is how small it is. I mean, I'm sitting right next to the thing here, and as you can see, it's about the size of a mini fridge. So it's easy to put up on a shelf, it's easy to tuck under the workbench, or to throw into the corner of the garage. And that way you don't have this big behemoth out on your patio that you gotta worry about getting rained on and have a cover and it's always in the way. When you need this thing, you pull it out. When you're done using it, you let it cool down, empty out the tray and whatnot, and then you just put it right back wherever you store it. It's small, it's compact, it's everything you need and nothing you don't in a really tight little package. I love that about this smoker. All right, the third reason I love the Masterbuilt electric smoker is the price range. If you know people that are smoking meat and you see what they're bringing to work or what they're sharing on their social media, and if you want to kind of step up your barbecue game, or if you know somebody else who wants to step up their barbecue game and get into smoking meat, this is a great way to do it for under $200. This Masterbuilt version that I have right here used to be around $120, $130. I got it as a Secret Santa gift. I think it's become quite popular because of how well it performs. It's now more in the $200 range. But there's a Smoke Hollow electric smoker and probably a couple other renditions of the electric smokers that are in that $120, $130 range. So if you want to get into smoking meat and you want something that's easy to use and in a nice compact size that will still give you really good results, you cannot beat these electric smokers. All right, so now let's pop this baby open and take a look at what's inside and what parts come with the smoker. Basic operation. All right, so as you see in here, you got 4 racks. If you leave all 4 of these racks inside of the smoker, you could do 4 full racks of ribs, no problem. If you took a couple of them out, you could probably do 4, maybe even 6 whole chickens in here. If you took all the racks out except for the bottom one, you could stand up a full-size turkey. This thing is big, even though it's a small package, you can fit enough meat in here to feed a lot of people. All right, so let's also talk about the parts that come with it. It comes with a drip tray, so all the juices that run down go on this tray in the bottom, which is also removable, but I just leave it in there. And all the juices drip to the back, and you can catch them in that little drip tray, similar to what you would see on a grill. And you also get a water tray. This helps you add moisture to the meat. I've also found that with certain cuts of meat, I'll take this out at the end, so that last hour or two is a little bit more of a dry atmosphere in here. Kind of helps the meat tighten up, but you get a water tray as well. And then this is your chip tray for your wood chips that you're gonna put in the smoker. This slides right on top of the oven. It gets heated from underneath, and that's what creates the smoke. Okay, now I've got the smoker turned to the side here, so I just turned it a little bit clockwise. And here you can see the plug that comes out of the back. Super simple, run an extension cord and you're ready to go. And then also we have our chip tray. So this is how you add chips at the beginning and throughout the smoke. You just pour whatever chips are in here. You can do all the research you want about different chips for different meats. Tons of resources out there. But in the end, you put the chips in this tray, put it in, you flip it 180, you dump them into the oven, and they start producing smoke about 15 minutes later. If you're doing a chicken or like a 4 or 5 hour smoke, you only need to put chips in once or twice. If you're doing a really long smoke like a brisket or a turkey, you may have to add chips 3, 4, 5 times during the smoke, but in the end it feels like you're doing something that keeps you involved, and the kids love participating in that part of the process as well. All right, so now we're looking right down on top of the smoker, and you can see the vent here, which kind of helps you control temperature, but also helps you control how much smoke you're adding to your meat. If you open it up, more smoke is going to get out. If you keep it closed, which I do most of the time, the meat is really going to be fully engulfed in smoke. And now let's take a look at this digital interface, which is so easy to use. All right, so you hit on, off, if I was going to be doing a chicken, let's say for 3 hours, I would just set the temp. I believe my chicken time is 175. So we'll just take this up to 175. I could be wrong. Sometimes I have to go back and look. That would set the temp. And now if we want to set the time for 3 hours, we just go 1, 2, 3. And then we can even set the minutes if we want. And now it's heating. This thing's ready to go. It's as simple to use as an oven. And it keeps a really consistent temperature, which gives you really consistent results. All right, so that right there is kind of the whole deal on the Masterbuilt electric smoker. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, you can see the results that I get out of the smoker. My wife loves buying meat for me to smoke when we have people coming over. I love trying new things. I have so much fun providing really unique, good food for family and friends when they visit. If you want to get one of these, now you know everything you need to know about the operation of it. We talked about the benefits, the price range, all the parts that come with the machine. And if you want to grab one of these, just click the link right below this, or you can read the blog post that also accompanies this video, and you can buy it right off the blog post. I told you about the Masterbuilt electric smoker. I've showed you how good of results I get with it. If you want to step up your barbecue game, or if you know somebody who does and you want to do it in a nice tight package, it's not going to break the bank, these electric smokers are a great option. CrushLifeAcres.com, at CrushLifeAcres on Instagram. You can also check the YouTube channel. Here in a couple of days to the Super Bowl, I'm going to be doing about 30 smoked drumsticks in this baby. I'll put the whole process in my stories, and something tells me I'm going to get pretty good results. It's always good to see you at Crush Life Acres and CrushLifeAcres.com. Rise, shine, crush, and smoke. All right, I'll see you soon.